Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the...
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train. Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha.
What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're
I
in a
was
world
literally,
called
I just clipped that. I
Simulanka.
was literally about to say,
We got here
I actually
yesterday,
think
too.
that's really funny. I was actually about to say, just unmuting my mic for the first time on stream, I was going to say, that's actually really funny. Good job, Genshin. But then they had to ruin it with her actually saying something. I think that moment's way better if she just doesn't say anything. It would have been better if it just, I think if it just went over to Paimon saying, nope. I think that'd be fine. Because what that did is, that changed the punchline of a joke from being her eyes being like, oh, for fuck's sake. That changed the punchline to her being her shouting. Which might be funny to fucking Americans, because them. But it's not funny to anyone else. So they should have kept that as a punchline and then just moved on to Paimon saying, yeah, well...
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I had gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole.
I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komanie Express.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings.
Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara!
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
Honestly, I kind of wish they didn't want to come up with fucking lore explanations for why they have new clothes. I think it's pretty normal for people to just have more than one set of clothes. Even, you know, in a kind of fantasy setting, you know. I imagine even in the fucking... Even 1,000 years ago, I imagine people did have more than one set of clothes. I figure that was the case. Not like a lot. Not as much as we have today, no. But like maybe 2 or 3. Just not one. More than one.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
I think Miss Lynette would be better suited to that role, being a magician and all.
Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara?
A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled. So I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption. But this, Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I've been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I tried to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the goddess of fate be with you and bless your journey, Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
This world is... The campaign begins.
Sure.
Oh yeah, something else.
Perhaps we could take a
think
walk.
I do quite want Navia now, actually. Because I figure I'd have less problems with her playstyle if I actually played her. Because I've only gotten very brief moments to actually test her. Like, I hated Al Haytham when I was testing him. And Nilu, actually. I did not like testing Nilu or Al Haytham in the trial runs, but I love both of them once I actually get to play them. Same for Hu Tao as well, actually, I think.
Hold the line.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters I don't like in trial runs, but I do like once I actually get to play with them. Just there's characters which take some time to get used to. So I probably could get used to Navia. Well, I don't know how valuable the pool should be. I don't care much about pool value anymore because I have top tier setups now. If I really want to, I can 36 star with this. Just do I fucking care to? So no matter what, it's always a chore.
Time to begin work.
Because I have Navia's best in slot weapon, and I think I can also make Navia's best team, actually. So I think Navia's best team is Navia, John Lee, Bennett, Farina. So yeah, I can do that. Not to mention I can do that without actually like ruining my other teams as well. I only use John Lee with Hu Tao, so I would lock off my Hu Tao team, unless I want to run Hu Tao without John Lee, which is doable. Using Farina does not eliminate my Al Haytham team. I can use Al Haytham with Xing Cho or Yalan. It would be a little bit weaker, I think. But it would still be good. If you go with Xing Cho, you get more Hyper Blooms, but that is less damage because of how Hyper Bloom has a little cooldown. Yalan gives you less Hyper Blooms than Xing Cho, but she does still have more Hydro than Farina, which means less Quickens. But Yalan in exchange does more damage than Xing Cho, and gives her a damage bonus thing. So yeah, I can still run Yalan with Al Haytham. See, I can run Navia and Al Haytham, which would work well. I could run Navia and Neuvillette, though I don't know who I'd run with Neuvillette. I hate making Neuvillette teams. I don't know why, I just hate it. I can run Nilu team just fine still. Navia does seem to be a little bit more single target focused. Though she can hit in an AoE, but she does seem best in single target, so it'd be good for the other team to have AoE. So we can still run Raiden's team just fine. We didn't talk about Eula. Eula is just so fucking crap. Thing is, Eula's kit is all about getting her burst to hit. But the thing is, her burst just doesn't do a lot of damage because it's physical damage. Her burst hits about as hard as like a fucking Hu Tao charge attack. But Hu Tao can do that twice a second. Whereas Eula has to charge up her burst and then wait 7 fucking seconds and charge it up by hitting enemies repeatedly during its duration. It's like, what the fuck? Eula is just absurdly bad. Absurdly bad of a character. The actual best thing about it is not her burst, it's just like her regular attacks. The best way to play Eula is just in overworld exploration. Just run a superconduct team and just look at her basic attacks can hit for like 10k. Which is admittedly like pretty satisfying. That's the only way to use Eula. She's fucking unusable otherwise. She is fucking trash. I should not have pulled her. So I wasted, what, like 90 pulls an hour, I think. Best part of 90, yeah. So I would have been 90 pulls richer if I hadn't done that. Not to mention all the talent books and XP materials and Mora, and the fucking battle pass weapon I got for her as well. I just love taking pictures of characters. And God, I want to get into Garnu again. Oh, that sounds wrong. I don't take it that wrong way. I really want to get into playing Garnu again, but it's just like, yeah, I can't pretend that she's like much better than, or even comparable to some of my other DPSs. She isn't. Out of all my DPSs, she probably is the weakest. Not counting Eula. She does out DPS Eula, definitely. And of course, Eula is getting buffed by her teammates when I talk about how much damage she is dealing. Whereas I more so think about Garnu's personal damage. The thing is with Garnu, you can run Garnu Melt, but we really need a character better than Dea first. And then Garnu Melt would be great. But we don't have that, so... Yeah, Garnu Melt is just kind of impractical to run. You can run John Lee and Zhang Ling instead of Daya and Nahida, but then that has a problem of Zhang Ling meeting her energy requirements. I think this is Ganyu's best team, at least without Freeze, which is why I should save my wishes for Shenhe rather than getting Navia. But still, I'm not sure if I like Freeze teams that much, especially because Freeze can't affect bosses. I think they should buff Freeze by making it just deal... They should make it so that Freeze, just against a target which cannot be frozen, just becomes like Melt. Just make it deal extra damage or something, instead of freezing me anyway. But this is what I think is my best Ganyu team for the time being. And this is actually like a pretty good team. I mean, like, this got me through the Abyss at first. This team can do 412. The Ganyu Hyperfridge is actually pretty damn good. But like, the thing is, Ganyu Melt is... I'm pretty sure it's outdamaged by just Linny just existing. The Ganyu Melt just takes so much... It takes more effort to play, more effort to build. It's just... yeah. That's the thing, yeah, like, now I have Linny. Linny is literally just better Ganyu. Literally just a better Ganyu. He has everything Ganyu has. They're both related-ish, kind of, to, like, Melt as a reaction, kind of. They're both bow charge attack users. They both have some AoE in their kit. They both have a taunt, but Linny beats out Ganyu by dealing more damage, having a Ouija alignment, having self-heal, and just being better and easier to play. However, Ganyu can be a sub-DPS, and she does have more AoE than Linny. Because her actual charge stack has AoE, whereas Linny's doesn't really. But that usually doesn't amount to much. It's like, for Ganyu Freeze, it seems like a really hard team to structure for me. I don't know how I would do it. Maybe Shenhe Jean? Maybe that. Yeah, I would love to actually get Ganyu working again. I like taking pictures of characters in this, I'm sorry.
Let's get down to...
You don't get chances like this often.
We'll be...
You already did it.
Where are we dancing?
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the
Yeah,
other
both me and my
way.
friend had a brief chat about this event.
Now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time.
Is this one better than the last year's one?
I gotta
Because it's
go
not
explore
over
that
yet.
forest at some point.
I
It
would
looks
definitely say so
pretty
far
from the
though,
train.
last year's is better.
I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
First of all, this map seems way smaller. This map seems
We'll
like
be alright.
half the size of the last one. Well, maybe there's gonna be something over there. Okay.
Even at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark.
But yeah, this map seems quite a bit smaller than the last one. And it just feels like it's giving less
Here we
proving
are.
channels.
Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr.
And again,
Leo.
at least this one
The
is
train rides were
actually
comfortable
giving
and
us good
spacious, and I had a
costumes.
great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
Klee is a very niche 5-star, and Kaya,
As you
who
wish,
cares about
ma'am.
Kaya? No one cares about Kaya, no one that's in the right mind anyway. But Kirara and Nilo are actually both good characters, so.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate.
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
My fucking YouTube feed is just always filled with Clareth, and it's just like, I want to watch it, but, you know, I can't. I can't just rewatch Final Fantasy VII scenes over and over every day.
This place hurt a little. Rest and breathe. Find anything you like?
Hey, are you guys already finished with everything in the Metropole? No need to prioritize me. There's just this place I really want to go check out. Feel free to get back to me once you've got everything sorted out. Great! Then let's go! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look. You want to check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Uh-huh.
There once was a goddess.
What?
Long story short, they saw a narrow path.
Okay.
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration. Alright, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future Marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Right.
With all my strength.
Stay put. Everyone hold hands.
Also, see, shit like that is why Nilu is fucking crazy. So she can just do that. As she actually turns Nahida into a fucking psycho. I love that.
help you pack this up. Huh?
Help me! Somebody, please!
Over.
Help me! Help! Oh, Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, my good friends.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the rest, but whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned...
So, in other words, it's...
You could say that. There are other situations.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we...
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the...
that thing?
Yep, that's the one. Which is to say...
This reminds...
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Wow, what a lovely surprise. First, get into position like this, then move. dance is for you.
Don't be scared. Let's move out. Allow me.
Positions.
You play. Roll.
All eyes on me.
Don't be scared. Hey. Take yourself to home. Rest and leave it. With all my strength. This may turn a little. Hold the line. I see everything. Stay put.
Dance with the waves.
Positions. Hey. Thrust and rebuild. Everyone go here.
This dance is for you.
Here. Committed to memory. Allow me. You're up. Hey. Stop. Sharing my knowledge.
All eyes on me.
So I just watched. The thing about fucking Star Wars as the Acolyte is like it is a terrible show, but far right fucking grifters like Critical Drinker and this channel I've just discovered, Echo Chamberlain, they're able. It's a really terrible tactic. Give them credit.
This is order.
Like they find something which is just so evidently shit. So that way it's easy to spin it for their audience, for their agenda. Why was I doing this?
I will have order. Stabilize.
Let me weave you a verse. Busted.
This is very good. They hijack the discussion. It's like it's no longer about is this show actually good or bad. It's just how many times can I do the same quote. It's like you don't have to do that. You can just be completely
Order guide you. Gather.
Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your... Quiet now. Things are about to get dicey.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if they actually genuinely believe in what they're saying. But I would hope that they all know they're talking bullshit, because otherwise they're really fucking stupid.
I will have order. Solidify.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now. Let me weave you a verse. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Alright, I imagine we probably only need like 4,000. Oh, we needed 5,000, okay. Yeah, it's funny when you click on a video for a review of the Acolyte, because it is fun to just watch people dunking it. But then you get 2 minutes in, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is working. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Game, you do not need to give me a story for that. It's really not hard to understand. Come on. Yep, I see it.
Whoa, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
And there's one guy, Jesse Grant.
Our next step
I
is to
watched
get to
one
the top
video
of
of
the
theirs, and I was like,
metropole
oh, I actually
and ask the
kind
goddess
of
of
respect
prophecy
this.
for guidance.
And then I looked through their channel, and
If
then
there is a king in
their
that castle,
critical drinker show, and it's like,
I
oh,
sure hope he
oh
won't
no.
get mad at us for trespassing.
That's the thing which makes it really difficult, is that sometimes they actually make like good content. The critical drinker has the occasional good take, but I think he only does that because he knows if he's constantly just fucking awful, then people realise it, or more people realise it. But because he has the occasional valid thing to say,
Make way for the king!
people are just gonna end up nodding along to what he says, even though, you know, it's actually, if you listen to it, it's batshit insane.
Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence!
That's
The
how
one
he
who
gets
shall
away
soon
with it.
stand before you
And that's
is the
what all of
ruler
them do.
That's a long list of titles.
I used to watch Critical Drinker, and then I noticed,
bid ye
oh, he's
welcome,
horrendously
guests from
sexist, so
afar.
I'm gonna stop watching this.
Long have I heard of your grand
Yes,
deeds.
no.
O fairy, who restored the lifeblood
They
of the
did feel like
forest.
in the costume.
O hero, who... huh?
Navia!
Oh, screen that, clipping that, yep.
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. all right.
I don't remember where else
You can relax
originally
now.
taking that. I
Allow
think
me
I was
to
just
make
going to
some
be saying that,
introductions.
oh yeah, it's
This
funny
is
to
the
click on a YouTube
traveler
video and
and
then be
her
like, oh,
trusty
it's a
companion,
grifter.
Paimon.
Brilliant.
You
I
are
did say far
personal
right
friends
grifter. I
with
mean,
Her
I don't know.
Majesty
I've
the
watched
King?
one 10-minute video
Please,
from this guy.
forgive our
But they
grievous
definitely
mistake.
are
We had no
grifters.
idea.
It's pretty easy to tell.
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some
Well,
royal
yeah, the
hospitality.
acolyte is beyond incompetent.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I mean, like, it is, like, maybe... It's definitely got
Oh,
some
come
work
on, I've already
aspects to
sent
it,
them
yeah.
off. So anyway, how did you
but-
guys get here?
It just gets so
We're gonna ask you the
goddamn
same thing.
tiring
Also,
to hear people
how are
say
you already
woke
king of this
over and
nation?
over and
And
over.
where did you
Because
get
it
it
just
from?
diminishes
Oh,
actual
wait, don't
instances
say
where
it.
you
You
should be
just
saying
woke
it.
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before
It's
I
all
woke
just a
up,
fucking
I heard a voice say to
cycle
me,
of stupidity.
"You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city."
A similar thing happened to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never...
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This
Have
should be
we?
a piece of cake. Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it.
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit.
Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy.
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon.
It sure did. Apparently, luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed...
Oh, Paimon can explain...
I see. So, you want to consult...
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle.
Well,
I
like,
can
my
take you
YouTube
up
feed
there.
right now is not great. It's all just ambient music, drifters.
However,
I've heard from the
and
citizens here that the
lots of
goddess hasn't given out
Cleriff,
any
which
new
I would
revelations
love to
in a
watch, but
very long time.
I just can't
Really?
just watch
But
Cleriff all day.
Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored. Huh. Okay. Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the goddess of prophecy yet?
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place?
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky. Plus, there's a bunch of monsters in the city.
Ew, the fucking
Sounds
floaty
like there's
kiss
a
was
lot
good in
more
my
to
feed.
fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward
fan.
enough. But how do we
I think I've
fix
said this
the
before,
magic?
like, I see a bunch of people saying,
Supposedly, the goddess has had
shouldn't
it
be
all
pushing for
planned out
anything
for
because Cloud's
ages.
not in his right
One of her
mind.
oldest prophecies says
Tifa does
this:
it and everyone celebrates.
Go and push the gear that connects
Of course, also, I'm
up to
taking
the
the fact that there
starry
is no
sky.
Cleriff kiss as
When
a
that time comes,
evidence
I shall
for part
dance
3 of
and
Mum's play.
return the tracks
Actually,
beneath
I just
my people's
came out of
feet
that spoiler.
back to the stars
I
in
shouldn't
the
have said that,
sky.
fella.
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave
Fuck
to her
it.
people in the
Archie
first
game
place?
video on my feed, that's better
Does
than
that
anything
mean
else
she
that's
plans to
appearing.
take the gift back?
That's what
That's
the
not meant as an
prophecy
insult
seems
to
to be
Archie game. I
saying,
mean
yes.
I've
So,
watched this
as a
video 10
result,
times before.
Some people are against turning the gear,
But
despite
this is
what the
how
prophecy
YouTube algorithm
says,
works now.
since they
It's
fear a
fucking
future
awful.
where they no longer enjoy the goddess's
The
protection.
YouTube algorithm doesn't seem to
But letting this drag on
understand
isn't the
how
answer
the
either,
YouTube
is
algorithm
it?
works.
No.
You watch
And
one
I think
video
they know
just because
that.
it appears randomly,
But they're
and
just
there's
too
nothing else
afraid
for you
to
to
take
watch.
that final, terrifying
And then it
step.
assumes that, like,
They're
you
still
searched.
hoping there might be
The
an
YouTube,
alternative
the
solution.
YouTube algorithm should
No.
give different weighting to
We
things
could
based on if
ignore
you
their
searched for it or if it
objections and
just
go turn
randomly
the
appeared
gear
in your feed.
ourselves.
If it's something I searched for, then
But-
it's something I really want. If it's something which appeared in my feed, and it's not something I subscribe to, then it's not really something I want to see. It's just something I'm passively curious about.
Exactly.
The way it does is that
You know
you
me
watch
well.
one or two videos
that's
about
why
one
you're my
subject during the
partner.
day, and then that
I
becomes
want
your
to get
entire
as
fucking
many
feed.
people on my side as possible.
This is like,
At the
okay,
end of the day, this is their city.
fucking thanks, you
and they
ruined
should have
everything.
the right to decide
Because
its
of that,
future.
they've now made your entire feed that thing,
Spoken
so now
like
you
a
can't
true
watch anything
wise
but that
king,
thing. Unless you
Navia.
go out of your way to search for something else. But I'm
I
not searching
am
for
the
something
boss
else
of
because there's
Spina
nothing in
Rosula,
particular that
after
I
all.
want. It's
This
just
may
I
be
don't
my
want
first
that
time
thing.
as a king, but there
I'm
are
not
a
going to
few
think,
similarities between
what
the two
classic
roles.
Rooster Teeth Let's
Traveler,
Play do I want to watch
Paimon,
today?
Miss Nilu,
No.
would you be willing to lend me your support? With
The
your
YouTube feed
help,
just has
I'm
no
confident we'll be...
fucking clue what it's doing right now.
Seriously, like we
Really
ever
pissed me
say
off.
no.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the metropole. Let me help you pack this up. Wow, what a lovely surprise.
Game? What the fuck? It just ate a bunch of artifacts without actually using them. Alright, fix that bug really fucking quickly. That's really not good. You fix that. You just ate. What the fuck?
Take a deep breath, as if you're
Well,
about to
thankfully it
blow
was just
up a
like
huge
green
balloon.
artifacts we used, obviously
Exhale
so
all
nothing
your
of value was
sleepiness
particularly
into it,
lost, but
and
what
then
the fuck?
poof,
The game just ate
it's now
like
flying
fucking
away.
30 artifacts for nothing. So that's brilliant.
For you. Wow, what a lovely surprise. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wind strike. Brings a smile.
pack this up.
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
Bell Tower on the southeast is this is the southeast. Never eat shredded wheat. Southeast.
For you.
Yeah, that's not really the southeast of the city, that's just the south of the city. Shout out to a Genshin level designer.
Let me help you pack this up. Wow, what a lovely surprise. Wow, For you. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Let me help you pack this up. Huh?
Huh?
Wait. This looks like the stop. Guess we'd better hurry.
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
Let me help you pack this up. Let me help you pack this up. you. Wow, what a lovely surprise. Yeah. Let me help you pack this up. For you. Here. Huh? Here. Yeah. Let's wait for you to look. help you pack this up.
Right. All my strength. Committed to them. Don't be scared. I wonder...
You better watch out. There's a cat burglar about. Won't I get...
With all my strength. This might hurt a little. Hold the line.
Let me help you pack this up. Yeah. Let me help you pack this up.
Position. Yeah. I see everything. Rest and rebuild. Hey, stay put.
Almost straight. Dance with the waves.
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Don't be scared. Row, row. Hold the line. Positions. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Stay put.
For you.
Right.
Almost straight.
Don't be scared. Allow me.
For you. Yeah. 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 be back this...
Drat!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread link. But just as we were about to arrest—
No! Nobody touched the Celestial!
What's an oracle?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess.
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind. Much...
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was—
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do we...
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern.
Oh, sounds easy enough.
It worked!
To which course of fate do you... The hero from another world. Go and push the gear.
So, Miss Navia was right.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first...
Well,
Oh, would you mind...
You got it!
Oh, awesome!
Feels like they really didn't want to give...
How are you doing? Found them all? Wow. You...
In the...
Oh.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a...
Well, at least the...
Oh, come. It took me a lot of...
100 years...
Well...
No...
I can try.
Okay, fine.
That's the spirit.
I think I'll...
That makes sense. If the...
Aerial Express moving out.
Whoa, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling. I've never been on a flying train before. That should do it. On to the next location.
We're so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way. That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear. Ah, we're finally done. Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working.
Great job! It looked like it all.
Yeah, and it was an...
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And what?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose.
I see.
Huh?
I won't turn that gear.
What?
I've said before that the But let me ask...
Well, we'll...
And have you made any head...
Unfortunate.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry.
You have friends... I understand your
I haven't
concerns.
had breakfast yet, and
But
I
if
got
we
things I
let this
wanted to,
drag
so
on
I
for
really hope
much
this is the end of the
longer,
quest.
the situation may
so I
well
can
get worse.
go.
Yes, but...
I know this is...
Huh?
Why do you think...
Are
So I'm
you
a breakfast
saying
anytime a shower, and
has a-
then I got
No.
my things to do.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka.
I'm skipping through dialogue, so
Every
I
parent
don't
if
have
a
the
mother
time for
children
this.
can only...
But we've relied on the
I mean, I
god.
do,
Are you
but I
kidding?
don't.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time...
But,
Why you set out...
my friend,
What? But...
we can't go on. You once revered her more than any of us.
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw,
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the god...
Yes, I've made up my...
Now, gather around, everyone.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
this entire metropole is a huge music box.
How do you...
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason,
figured out any...
to be honest,
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
you mean the people who got stuck because of...
I mean, anyone and everyone who...
What kind of experience?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it
the Spina di Rosula.
Spina.
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina.
Spina di Rosula.
Well then, how about I...
What? You're planning? He's right! Your Majesty...
How are you two
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The Great Dragon suddenly broke... After that, before Your Majesty...
Yikes.
Isn't that all?
King Navia is right. We cannot simply...
Very well. Though I...
You're a...
he probably did...
Since you're serious
Very
about
well.
this, I won't try and stop you.
Oh, right.
Yes, it was originally... I'll tell the conductor...
Oh, thank you for your
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, the plan for tomorrow is... journey across the ocean, make... Ooh, that's...
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for...
Paimon can definitely... Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now...
Well,
vegetable oil...
Okay, here we have the two quests. Well, yeah, so I think I'll leave this for now. Oh, let's... Never mind. I was just think I kind of want to like make a placeholder build or team comp for Navia, even though I mean chances are I'm probably not going to get it. Because not only do I not have a lot of wishes, but also I should say for Shenhe. So I definitely like Garnier more as a character than Navia, and potentially like her playstyle more. I don't need Raiden National.
I will protect you.
Sure.
You want me on your team?
Witness my magnificence!
This is just like as a placeholder. Navia, she only really wants second Geo just for the occasional extra of Crystallize, I think, and for the shield for Geo Resonance. Yeah, because Geo Resonance is actually kind of cracked. This is, I think, the strongest Resonance. Or... Nah, it's either this or Dendro. Which are like the two strongest Resonances. I mean, Dendro is an extra... at least an extra 50 EM. Most likely... well, yeah, at least an extra 80. Potentially 100 extra EM, which can be pretty big. This, 15% extra shield strength, which is pretty nice. 15% extra damage, which is really nice. And a 20% Geo Res Shred, which is also really nice. So that's basically like a 30% damage bonus. And extra survivability. So yeah, that's really nice for Navia. So this is a placeholder team for, I suppose. Even this team actually could just work for Noelle anyway. Quite frankly. But Noelle is just a worse Navia, pretty much, so... I mean, they're not really. They're both Geo Claymore DPSs, and that's about where their similarities end. Noelle is just so crap. It's so sad. Right, there we go. Zypho's Moonlight. 510, 165. 510, 165. So stat-wise, it's the same as Iron Sting, but instead of giving a little bit of elemental damage bonus, it gives ER. Right, so 100%. 109%. So he gives an extra 10% ER to the whole team. Brings himself up to 180. Which is pretty clean. I think that's exactly what you want on him. Yeah, 60. Usually you want the cost plus 20. So that brings him up to 180. So yeah, that's basically perfect. Yeah, there you go. That's nice for him. And could in theory be slapped onto other characters. Unfortunately, I mean, like 10 ER, that's not going to make any difference. It's going to still take the same amount of orbs. I think, so it doesn't really mean all that much. But better than not having it. It should be better than the elemental damage bonus effect.
Add Astro. Thank you for coming.
Time itself is a cycle.
Something I want to do real quick is like just look at how many like C6 4-stars I have. C4, C2. I was really hoping Kuki would be on Nilu's banner. It's like Kuki's a C4 is very interesting. Quite frankly, all of her constellations are actually really good. This is pretty nice. This is really nice. I mean, bonus HP and a tiny bit of a damage boost. Like more healing, just always good. This is potentially really good. Potentially kind of air. The once every 5 seconds can probably ruins it. If this was more often, this would actually be kind of crazy because that's an electro-coordinated attack. But otherwise, that's just kind of fine, I think. More damage. More damage. Also for this, again, the 60-second cooldown kind of ruins it. Otherwise, this would be pretty crazy. Toma's C4, Bennett's C6, Zarya's C6, Official C6, Xingqiu C6, Chevru C6, Xiangling C6, Charlotte C4, Sucrose C1, Kivara C6, Hydrosara C6, Barbara C6, Noelle C2, yeah, don't know how I remember that, Lynette C6, Layla C4, yep, Ole C2, yep, Yamfi C3, Dory C6, oh, C5 actually, Beidou C6, which is actually good. Her C6 seems like it's good for I might actually have a little bit of an interest in using her now. Maybe. Amber C0, I think. Oh, no, C1. Yunjin C0, yeah. Goro C5? Oh, C1. No, man, I'm stupid. Ningguang C5. Farazan C2. Hazo, aren't you C6? C4. Sayu C0. No, C4. Femine, are you C6? Yeah, you're C6. Mika C0. Diona C6. Yep. Yun C4. C3. Haya C1. C3. Razor C0. Lisa C1. Yep. Harvey, you were C5, C4, Candace C5, and Jinyan C1. So I have quite a lot of 4-star constellations. That's cool. Right, there was another Hail Mary on Navia's banner, but nah. Righty.